Hi everyone, I'm Olga and you're on my channel about cross stitch. Today is Monday, December the 8th, and I'm back. Hi! It was 2 months since my last video. I absolutely lost account of time, and then I lost my stitchy bag, but if I show you everything I stitched, you will not believe so. I have a lot to share today. We will see my finishes and fully finishes, some of my WIPs. I'm thinking about doing a WIP parade in this video because it will be the shortest WIP parade you ever seen, I think. And we will talk about my 12 by 12 because it will be the first year I will participate in that. I decided I will do that, and we'll see how it will work, because for now I have too many contenders to be started in 12 by 12, but I will talk about it in my thoughts and stories. Let's start with giveaways because I had 2 of them last video, and I used YouTube random comment picker to find the winner. So let's start with the koala pattern. The koala, oh, I'm sorry, I have all my lamps going because the light situation today is awful. Sorry for my dogs barking, but I will not edit because I don't have time for that, so sorry in advance. Okay, the koala goes to Cleo Stitch 9493. Here is your comment. Please contact me. My email and my Instagram will be down below, wherever you want to contact me, and I will send you your pattern. And the second giveaway was Plum Street Real Comfort. You all know the pattern. And the winner is Felice HS2DH. Here is her comment. Please contact me and your pattern will go to you. Today we have 2 giveaways because I finished 2 parts of my Year in the Woods. I finished the crow, and the crow is my first giveaway. Again, I'm not original. Say crow in a comment. Be 18, you know the rules. Don't say giveaway, gift, prize, etc. So trolls would not come. Say crow in a comment. And my second one is the turkey, and you know the word turkey. Say turkey in a comment. Again, same rules, and this pattern will go to you, hopefully in my next regular Flosstube. Okay, those housekeeping is done. Oh, where to start? It was 2 months, and those 2 months were really eventful, and let's see. I had 2 model stitches, so my stitchy bag was lost completely because I didn't like the model I stitched. Yes, model stitchers sometimes don't like the things they stitch, but it's fine, it's okay. I think other people will like this piece. It was released by Imaginating. I will not show you the stitching of the model, but yeah, I did that. I had 4 no stitching days in October. My book of days in October was heavily stickered, of course, but I don't think I had too many interesting things to show you because it was mostly stitching my SALs and model stitching. but I finished all my SALs for the year except one. But Here in the Woods, I think it's not an SAL for me. I just stitching this series. So let's say that I finished all of my SALs. So let's start with that. I don't remember if I showed you the finish of my Borrow Tales SAL by Quaternion Creations. I finished it, I think, maybe in September. I don't remember, but okay, I will repeat myself if something. This is stitched on 20 count Aida in color Parchment by Fiber and Whim, using DMC floss, all called for. I made a mistake somewhere here, but I decided to just leave it as is. It is making it my personal touch. Nothing is ironed, disclaimer. I didn't plan to film today actually, but then I decided that if I don't, I just will not film till the end of the year, and it will be not fair, because my subscribers are waiting, and I couldn't, you know, make people wait for me for months and months, and you waited for 2 months, and I think it's enough. So this one was finished. All my SALs not FFO'd yet, and I don't know where I will FFO them and when. So yeah, my next finished SAL was Seasonal Dream Girls, Seasonal Dreams, I think it's the correct name, by Barbara Anna. They're really colorful, beautiful. I love them, and I think I have a frame for them, but I don't have, so I didn't have time to frame them yet, but I will. I think this is Legacy by Picture This Plus, 28 count Lugana, and yeah, here they are, all finished. It is all called for DMC. I stitched 2/2, and as for Borrow Tales SAL, I stitched 1/1 Aida square. Okay, next SAL I finished, my last one for the year. It's Holiday House by Satsuma Street. I stitched it on 28 count Cocoa, no, not coffee, Coffee Jobelan by Richard. Absolutely sorry for the wrinkles, but it's finished. Here it is. Oh, not focusing. Why is it not focusing? Okay, probably my camera. Okay, so here it is, all finished. This is my last SAL for the year, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I just, you know, and probably it will fit in a frame my Halloween house is in, and I can switch, but for now I didn't. Oh yeah, I was so scattered, so sorry for that. I suspect that my camera was dirty, so maybe that's why it didn't focus, who knows. Okay, it was October. In November I have, okay, I think I finished The Crow from Here in the Woods in October, and in November I finished The Turkey, and now I have 5 creatures finished. Yeah, so it's all see-through. This is 20 count Aida boot camp by Bestitch Me. I'm stitching 1/1 Aida square with all called for, and I love it. I love the turkey. It turned out so great. The crow is just, I love crows, so yeah, here they are. I received my chipmunk pattern I think 2 weeks ago, but I didn't finish it because now I'm all about Christmas, so I'm stitching my Christmas things. But it's okay, you know, I will finish the series. Okay, in November I had start and finish of Moonlight Owl by Owl Forest. This is a pretty new pattern, but I was in love and I stitched it in, I think, 6 days. My lighting is awful. I don't know what to do with that, but probably you can see pretty clearly what is happening here. I stitched it on 36 count XGU Designs Midnight Ride linen. I had a scrap from my Persephone's Garden by Jed X Stitch, and so I just pull out my Owl Forest thread and stitch it with Cold 4. I happened to have all the Cold 4 colors, which is more saturated in real life, but this lighting, I don't like it. But we have what we have today. I just want to catch up to film new videos for you because I have exciting plans for the 12 by 12. Okay, here is Moonlight Owl, and I'm planning to stitch whole series. It's 3 patterns in the series, the cat and the house, and I have another half which I probably will use for the cat, but I have another piece of Midnight Ride linen. As I said, 36 count. Okay, that was my finish. I didn't fully finish it yet because I want to finish them all together, all series. Then I had the model. Okay, after that I started and finished. Now I have to find it. Oh, here it is. This is my FFO. So it was start, finish, and FFO. In November. Oh no, I actually finished it, I think, on the 2nd of December, and this is Piney Mood by, I will show you the, oh, okay, I definitely had a preview. Yes, it was a kit by Mir Vyshivki, and the designer is Natalia Naumenko. This is a Russian kit. It was a gift from my friend last year. I started and finished it. It is on 16 count Ada, and I think the thread is Luca S, but I don't actually know because they don't mention it in a kit. It has tons of backstitch, half crosses, so it is full coverage. It's not, yeah, I'll show you closer. So all the background is half crosses, and I bought the frame on Etsy, and in real life the frame matches the color of dried oranges and the color of this forest in a background. It is medium size, as I think, and yeah, it's more wintry than Christmas, which I like about it, so it will stay on display all winter, hopefully. I used everything from the kit, as I said, and here it is, start and finish. What next? Next, I started and finished and FFO'd the kit from Weekenders. It's an old one. I have it in my stash for years. And this is Cardinal's Friend. The Weekenders kits have mat in the kit, and I used everything from the kit, and I finished it during the Jingle Ball this week. And the frame is standard size 8x10, and the mat is 5x7, I think. So the opening is 5x7. It has some backstitch. Let's see closer. But yeah, it is 14 count Aida black, and I don't think those threads are DMCs, but yeah, probably it will be my thumbnail. Hopefully it will be, because my thumbnails these days are really weird. The frame I bought in Hobby Lobby, I think 2 years ago, and paid something around $7 for it. It is plastic, but it looks good and festive. And I have another Weekenders kit stitched. It's behind me. It's the Santa Moon. It's in there. Yeah, so. And this guy will go on the wall, so my Christmas display is behind me. And I have just 3 pieces in there, so this one will be the 4th one. Okay. What about my WIPs? What I worked on? Actually, I will, turn different directions, because that's how it will work, I think. Let's talk about my WIPs first. I destashed a lot. First of all 40 count linen. I couldn't stitch on 40 count, period. It's fine. I will restart some of the things I started, and some of them will never be stitched, which is absolutely normal for every stitcher to have this kind of projects. I think I will be fine. The ones which are left, I will show you in WIP Parade a bit later, but for now I will show you the ones I worked on and a couple of new starts. The one I worked on was Stitching Maiden by Quaint Rose Needle Arts. Here she is. I'm stitching it on 20 count Aida Cream and Sugar by Fiber and Whim. It's one of my favorite colors. And it is in Q-snaps because I worked on it. What I had here. So when you saw it last time, I didn't work on it for, I think, a couple of months. So I had everything in here. I stitched the second color in these flowers. I stitched this big motif completely. I stitched those little scissors, and I stitched all the pink here. I finished the basket, and I stitched this color of the pink flowers. I think I'm not in rush with this WIP, but it stayed after all the, decluttering and purging and everything. I stitched with all called for, except one color. No, 2 colors, sorry. So I will show you. All this black is Carriage Black by Gentle Art, and I'm using Owl Forest 104. It's beautiful black. And I think I didn't have the Bucky Scarlet by Gentle Art, and I'm using Firecracker by Stitches stuff. It's one of my favorite bright reds. Other than that, it's called for. And this WIP will stay. You will see it two times today because it is what it is. Another WIP I worked on was Good on Everything. This one I actually don't know what to do with. Good in Everything by Rosewood Manor. It looks like that. It has 90 DMC colors in it. I like the pattern. I really like it. I want to have it stitched. This is not 40 count, so I didn't purge the fabric completely, but I hate it. This is Russian Tea Cake 37 count by Access Commodities. I don't like the fabric, but I worked on this for a bit. And what we have now, I stitched, so I had everything from here to here stitched and all the verse. I stitched from here this plant. It's not easy. I don't know where my clips are. So I stitched this plant, the bird, all the over one insects, the whole page. So it was a page like this, so I'm stitching like that. I stitched all the tree on this page, and then I went above the tree. I stitched 2025 on this, but I will not finish in 2025. I think it's okay. I started it in 2025, so I will leave it like that. And I stitched all the top tier of trees. It looks like this. So I stitched the top soil for the little trees, and I started another one here, the middle one. So I don't like the not the color but the feel of the fabric, but I think I will continue. So I worked on that for 2 days, I think. It is pretty good when you stitch, you know, on everything you like, but I don't want to beautiful the pattern just because the fabric, it's a lot stitched here. If I had just like one verse on one tree, I will just, you know, get rid of that. So this one stays, and I worked on that. Okay, another WIP I worked on is Clouds Over Virlande by Ink Circles. I love Ink Circles. She's one of my favorite designers, and I like this pattern, but it goes really slow because I had too many WIPs to work on it. Now it's better. I'm stitching that on 36 count Creme Brulee by R&R with Victoria Clayton silks. I will show you the colors. Vicky Clayton does her silks matching DMC colors. So here are the colors. It's just 9 of them. I stitch 1/2, and that's what I have. I finished the alphabet, so everything above the motifs was done, what I did, and I think I had 2 of these motifs, so I stitched this one completely, these little ones around it, this one, and all the plants here, and I started another motif. I like how it looks, and of course I want it on my wall, so this WIP stayed, and this what I worked on. I will show you my starts, and then we'll do a WIP parade, and I will film 2 videos today, and my second one will be my 12 by 12 project, where I will show you more than 12. But it is okay. I started, where's she? Okay. I have piles and piles and piles and piles. There we go. I started my first Heritage Crafts Elegance series by John Clayton. Ooh. It was fun, but I'm not sure if I finish it before Christmas. I started Catherine, and it's paper pattern, so I stitched from paper, which is not my favorite thing to stitch, but some of my patterns are paper, I don't mind that. I have a kit, and I use all the kit flosses, but I changed the fabric. In the kit, it is 28 or 25 count even weave. I just took 32 count white linen by Zweiger, and this is what I have. Really dark. For now I'm stitching just the background, so here will be the flame of the fireplace, and here will be her. Yeah, I know, for now it's really boring, and it's a paper pattern. I'm highlighting, but it is a start, and it is a WIP, so I'll show it to you today. It took time, so, and on it I lost my stitchy bag completely and didn't stitch for a week, I think, and it was after I stitched on a model, so yeah, it was just, you know, exhausting, I think. My next start, I started 2 days ago, and for now it is a WIP, but it will be finished in a couple of days, maybe in 3 days. This is Christmas Spirit by Canvory Designs, Anastasia Yermakova on Etsy, and I don't know, I just love her, okay? I love her. I like the mood, I like the vibe, I like everything about this pattern. It is just hilarious. It cracked me up. I decided to stitch it immediately when I saw it. I bought it and I started. Now I have it as a WIP, and I'm working on it for 2 days, as I said. I started it during the Jingle Ball. I will put it because you have to see the color of the my even weave. This is Pistachio by Fabric Flair. It is printed 32 count, and I'm stitching 2/2 with all gold for DMC, and that's what I have in today's. It is lots of backstitch, but it's fine. I don't mind backstitch. I like backstitch, and yeah, I think she's just the cutest thing and the most vibing with me in a Christmas time. So yeah, I bought this fabric for another project. I wanted to start Nature's Journey by Sprouting Lupine, which is in a just cross stitch. I just blanked. So yeah, here she is. She will be finished so really soon, because I'm working just on her now. Okay, let's jump to WIP Parade, shall we? It's a really short WIP Parade. For now I have, I think, 11 WIPs. Yes, 11 WIPs, counting my Year in the Woods, because this series will continue in 2026. I have 6 more. I stitched 7 more creatures to stitch, so I showed it to you. Also, I showed you the Stitching Maiden and Clouds over Virlande and Catherine. It's, oh no, I have 12 WIPs, because good and everything, I count my WIP, but I really on a whim what to do with that. I can't UFO it and I can't continue it for now, but okay, maybe I will leave it alone, and probably I have to be in a specific mood to stitch it, and yeah, not not every time I have this kind of mood, but it's okay. I think I will stitch it. I'm debating, but it is fine. Okay, let's start with my actual WIPs, and the first one is the famous, and I think people love it. It is my Fashionable Ducks. These guys, I think girls, will be finished this year. Not this year, in 2026. It is big. It is cute. It is by Golden Hands. Here is the picture. I will not recommend you to buy the kit though, because this illustration was stolen from the artist. I don't support it, but when I bought the kit, I didn't know that the illustration was stolen. It was a bit modified, but I don't know if it's legit or not. But I will keep stitching it because I bought the kit, and I already stitched more than half of it. For now I have 57% done, and here are my ducks. I have 2 left, and this I stitched with the floss from the kit, but I changed the fabric. The fabric is 34 count Wild Orchid Lugana by Zweigel, and I love this, but yeah, so I don't recommend to buy the kit because of that. Yeah, here they are, Fashionable Ducks. I have 2 left, and I think these 2 are my favorite, so I will continue to stitch them. But yeah, really upsetting that some manufacturers do that, but we have what we have. The next one is Halloween Cats by Teresa Kogut. It is still a WIP, and I just, okay, it's Halloween cats. I digitized the pattern myself. Yay to me. For Saga. But I have a book. Halloween cats look like that. It's not a pattern, it's a Saga view of the finishing. So it has crosses in it. I started with one cat and I almost stitched it, but then Halloween passed. I even have a needle in it. So I asked my friend, and she made these wooden perforated bases for them with a laser cutter, whatever. So mine will stand on my bookshelf when they finished. She cut the little stand, so it will be like this, so it will stand by itself. And also I have the felt to cover the back. It's really thin, but it's okay. It will be enough to cover. I'm stitching that with DMC, but my black is Riolis wool acrylic thread. So I had this cat, and another one which is not started. So this one I think I will finish really quickly, but my seasonal stitching really makes me slower on some of my WIPs, and the next one is same thing. The next one I have here is Haunted Cuckoo Clock by Tiny Modernist. And this one, I have notes, so sorry for not looking in the camera. I just trying to. So the Cuckoo Clock by Tiny Modernist is 28% done. I'm stitching it in markup RXP. They look like this. Oh, okay, there we go. Haunted Cuckoo Clock. And I'm stitching that on 28 count mocha parchment webs. No, it's 32. Yes, it's 32 count mocha parchment webs by Fabric Flare, and this is called for fabric. That's what I have. Not a lot, but I think it's fine. I'm thinking of stitching something Halloween during the year because I have lots of Halloween patterns, and I need some of them to be done because I actually don't have too many Halloween pieces to display, and I have more walls than I expected. So here's my Cuckoo Clock. I like Tiny Modernist. Her patterns are really, really, you know, not boring, easy, colorful enough. So yeah. My next WIP is a kit by Abris Art. And I don't know where the preview is here. It is a long distance journey, and it has motorcycle on it, and I'm stitching that for my husband with all the kit materials. It's 14 count Aida, and I don't know what floss are they, but they're beautiful. There we go, long distance journey. So it's not the full piece, the full one isn't there. What I have here I think. Let's look at my saga. I like that Abrisart makes saga files for their patterns, and I have 15% done. I'm color completing as usual, if you don't know, and if some new people will come for my WIP Parade. I'm color completing, so I stitch from more crosses to less crosses in one color, and here what I have. It will be pretty big, and my hope is to stitch it till my husband's birthday in March. So I think in February it will be my focus piece. It has full crosses, half crosses, back stitch, and all sorts of stuff. I think some French knots, but it is okay. I used to stitch kids, and I like kids, so. The color of this fabric is beautiful. It is like more, I think, like maybe coffee with milk color, and I decided to use this Aida. Especially for half crosses, it's better to have Aida sometimes because they need to be, you know, on something sturdy to look good. And I have a rat's nest here, but the colors are really beautiful. They're really vibrant. So yes, this is Abrisart, as I said. This is Ukrainian manufacturer. They have lots of beautiful things. Highly recommend their kits. They have saga files for all of their kits. So yeah. Oh, okay. I have 3 more WIPs, I think. Oh, avalanche. Sorry. Another one is Happy Halloween by Bossy Threads. I started it this year, but it is a paper pattern, so I'm slow. And I didn't stitch it before Halloween, but it is still on my scroll rods, and that's what I have. They're so cute, the owlets. Okay, they're there. It's better. I'm stitching it on kit fabric. It is, I believe, 14 count Aida with these little dots, splashes. So cute. So cute. I think they call it speckled. Yeah, they're really cute. Of course, this WIP stayed. Next one I have is Well Stuff. Talk dirt to me. Well Stuff is one of my favorite designers. Their designs are hilarious, and I like gardening, so she is my jam. I stitched it on 28 count Yeva by Ubelhor with all called 4. She designed in DMC, I think. Oh, okay. It called for Wix Dye Works and DMC, but I stitch with all DMC floss. I decided that it's fine. She will look great anyway. Here she is in all her glory, looking good. But I think it was again my seasonal thing. When the summer was gone, I just put her away. But I think it will be a pretty fast finish when I decided to continue. I still have some DMCs in there, because usually I stitch from my master set. from bobbins, but I have some duplicates, so probably those duplicates are in this bag. My last WIP is Garden Pass Simpler by Sheepish Design. It looks like this. I found it started and decided to continue. It is on 28 count linen, so it will be pretty big. I already worked on it. Okay. Of course, floss. Everything is in here. I don't know what linen is that, but I know that it's 28 count. I counted threads. When I found it, it already had a house, those trees, and the over one animals in it. It had tape all around. I just don't like the tape on my fabrics. It was a peacock here, but I worked on it because I needed to know if I have the same color, because this color of the grass, it's always DMC, so it's fine. But the pattern is from 1986, and probably it was started that time. So the color of the grass was, so the dye lot of DMC changed, but I happened to have my grandma's, some of my grandma's floss, and I happen to have the enough of this. It's 501, I think, DMC, and it matches. What I stitched, I filled in all the grass in there around the peacock. I stitched the dog and all the sheep. If you can see, there are sheep there. I stitched all flowers. I outlined the grass from this side of the pass, and I will continue to fill it in, and then I will finish the sampler. The one thing which makes me crazy, whoever started it, their crosses are all different directions. This house, they're all different directions. You can't see that probably, but it is. It is okay. I think it makes the sampler with its own story, right? And I wanted to well, I had thoughts to have a restart or something, but then I decided to continue to, you know, honor this teacher who started it. I don't know if she passed away or she just decided to throw this away because she didn't like it. I don't know. But I think in honor of this teacher, I will continue, and this is my last WIP. I worked on it, so it is mine now. That's all. That's my WIP parade. Not a lot, but I think I have a nice variety to stitch, to be busy, to like everything. And let's talk about my 12 by 12. I know that I will talk a lot. Sorry, quick sip. Okay, what I want to do. I wanted to participate in 12 by 12, but I'm not sure if I want to stitch 12 projects in one day, like 1 hour for a project. But the idea of starting 12 projects before New Year made me, I don't know, I aped. I'm like, oh yeah, I want it, because I purged some of my WIPs. I have just 12. if I start another 12, I will have 24, and this is my comfort amount of WIPs, I think. So I get bored on some big projects, but I love them. This year, 2025, I stitched not so many kits, and I have a lot. And I'm thinking, I want to stitch my kits. So some of them I found finally. I wanted these kits in my collection, and I found it. And they're on the way to me, but one is on the way from Ukraine, so it will take time to come. Another one will come in 2 days. I thought that it will come like today and I can show you, but it's morning and it is not there yet, but I will show you the preview. I will finish this video and then I will film my 12 by 12 as an extra, but I will talk about it here. So I watched Laura Laladi Stitches, and she talked about having like 12 days before New Year to stitch like every day on one of the projects. I think she didn't want to start 12 of them. She wanted to, I think, do half and half or something. So in her video she didn't mention if she will start 12 or she will like watch her video and probably you will know. What I'm thinking of doing is starting 12 things, starting or restarting, because I don't like to start, as you all know, and I'd like to start 12 things, and those 12 things will be my WIPs for 2026. It doesn't mean that I will not start something else, but at least I will have this pool of 24 projects, counting all my WIPs for 2026. I will continue on. That was my thought about it. So probably I will do one project a day. And another thought was that I will film it every day. It will be a really short video. It's not Flossmas. I actually don't watch Flossmases. I don't know, just it's my preferential thing. I don't watch Flossmases, but it will be my 12 by 12. It will be my project to actually, I think, change my relationship with my channel a bit. I had an anniversary of my channel in October. It was 4 years. Yes, in 4 years I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. It is fine, as I said. If I even film for 5 people who like it, I will continue. But yeah, sometimes it discourages me, sometimes but I always remember that people are waiting for my videos. There are people who are waiting for my videos. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much. That's why I am continuing. So I will film my 12 by 12 today, and I think it will be out tomorrow, December 9th, but I will start on December, I think I should start December 19th to have 12 days, 19th or 12th, I think 19th, to have 12 days before New Year, and my last project will be on 31st of December. So in 2026, I will go with 24 projects, if I can keep this 12 by 12 thing going. Maybe I will, say no, it's enough. I won't do it again, like anyway soon. We'll see, don't know. As for life updates, we're all doing great. We finally, I think, came out with the routine we like for me and my husband with his new job. So I'm doing all the things I want to do as usual. Still not working, staying home, happily staying home, as I said. My husband changed his job. He is doing great in there. The job is more interesting for him, more, I think, involving. He's happy, and I'm happy that he's happy. Our son is in college, as you know. He's doing well. His girlfriend, so he's in a distant relationship. His girlfriend lives in Arizona for now. She studies there, and so he flies back and forth from Seattle to Phoenix all the time. We met his girlfriend, and we liked her a lot. He met her family, and we pretty much liked. I think this is a success. What else? Doggies are happy as usual, living their best life. I'm back on Flosstube. I have plans, as you can see. I think we will have fun next year, and if I decide to keep up with 12 by 12, we definitely will have fun with the last 12 days of the year. My Christmas plans are not to go somewhere or do something. I think it will be just two of us, me and my husband, because my son probably has plans. He can come, but he doesn't know if he will stay Christmas Day. Who knows? Plans changing in seconds. Who knows what it will be? But I'm hoping to stitch a lot on Christmas Day and the Christmas Eve. What else? And yes, those 12 days before New Year will be pretty eventful for me, because I'm really inspired by this project, and I really want to try. I will probably wrap up 2025 a bit, because I think my next regular Flosstube will be in the beginning of January. I had 37 finishes in my 2025 stitching year. It's my pretty normal amount of stitching done. All my finishes you can see in my Flosstubes, so I usually show them, except my models. I stitched 7 models this year, so it's a lot. Again, I think I will continue next year if the manufacturer will contact me again. I'm in their pool of model stitchers, so probably yes, I will have models in future. I don't have rights to show them, and yeah, so they all are released for now, but I will not show them on my social media. I think in general I'm pretty satisfied with my 2025 stitching year, crafting year. Next year I'm planning not to plan. Actually, I want to have my WIPs to stitch on, and probably I will start something new, because you know, designers and manufacturers are coming with new shiny things, and of course I want them, and of course I want to stitch them. It's fine, it's normal, I think. It's okay. As for my no-buy year, it transformed in low-buy year, I think around April, so 4 months was fine, and then I bought some things. I have a list of everything I bought last year and this year, and I can say that it's significantly less than I did last year. But 2025 was not no buy, it was low buy. I think I will continue that. Probably it will be more restricted than 2025 because I have a lot, and I don't think I need something new in the you know, amounts I buy things. My one plan for stitching is to actually make more than I buy. So, long story long, I want to stitch from my stash in general. So I will, firstly, I will take something from my stash if I want a new start. I will not restrict myself with starts. I think I will start whatever I want, what I want. I don't want to plan like this month I stitch this month I stitch that, because I think if I think so or tell that, you know, in public, I immediately don't want to do that. Like the minute I talked about it, I don't want to do that. So probably I will stitch what I want when I want, in a, like, I don't know, if I want to stitch on something for a week, I will stitch for a week. If I want to stitch something, I don't know, for a month, I don't have too many big projects which take me months. But if I want to, I will be a monogamous stitcher. I think it's okay. Probably some of my videos will be shorter than others. I will continue with once a month floss tubes, I think. But sometimes I'm thinking about going back to 2 weeks, because I think some people do videos like every week, and this video is like 10 minutes long, and it's enough for them. Probably I can do once in 2 weeks, and so my videos will be like 20 minutes, maybe it's easier for 2 weeks, but sometimes I stitch on one thing in 2 weeks. So who knows, maybe a month is the most convenient for me personally. I'm blanking again because I'm thinking how I will film the 12 by 12 video. Okay, I will wrap up this regular floss tube. For those who will not watch my 12 by 12, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. I think this year was tough for many of you, but please know that you're loved, and that not just God or universe loves you. You have people around you who loves you. You have your families, your friends, or just people in the streets who, you know, tell you something good. So have a happiest holiday season available to you, and I will see you in my next floss tube in January and in extra about 12 by 12. Bye for now.